2, 1.
Draw with Mr. Mike. Let's draw with Mr. Mike. D-R-A-W with M-R-M-I-K-E.
Meow. Meow. Hey everybody, it's Mr. Mike. Guess what we're going to draw today? A kitty cat. What's that kitty cat playing with right there? It looks like a ball of yarn. That looks like a complicated ball of yarn. How are we going to draw that? Well, it's not that complicated. In fact, in order to draw this kitty cat and the ball of yarn, all we need to know are these basic lines and shapes. And I'm pretty sure that you can create something with these basic lines and shapes. I think you know how to draw all of these already. Okay? Now I'm going to show you how to take this and we're going to turn it into this. Okay? So let's see how all these shapes and lines fit together. Now first, we're going to need some art materials. Okay? And I think that you should use any art materials that you feel comfortable with. But if you use a crayon all the time, then you should maybe try and use a marker every now and then. Or maybe there's an art material here that you've never used before. Let's see, what do I have here? I've got, have you ever tried to draw with a paint stick? Have you ever tried to draw with a gel crayon? Now see, the reason I say that you should try new art materials is because you may find something that you like more than the art material that you use all the time. Use what you're comfortable with, but every now and then try something new because you may like it even more than what you're using all the time. Now, as I said, there's all sorts of art materials for you to use. You could use an oil pastel, a gel crayon, a marker. I've got crayons here. I've got colored pencils. I think I have 3 different types of markers right here. So you can explore and try all sorts of different art materials, but find something that you're happy with drawing. Absolutely. Okay, so let's get started with our kitty cat drawing. All right, like I said, we just need to know these basic lines and shapes. So I'm going to set up here, and I'm going to get my paper out right here, okay? And I'm going to use this marker to make it nice and easy for you to see what I'm drawing, okay? And I'm going to put my reference drawing out too, just so I can see it. So we're going to start off with an oval, okay? And the oval will be the kitty cat's head. So the oval will go right about here. And you draw the best oval that you can, all right? And if you have a line that does that, don't worry about it. That's okay. I'm going to leave that right there. Now, next we're going to draw 2 circles for the eyes. We'll put 1 circle here, and then we'll add another circle right over here. Okay? Next, we're going to take, do you remember this U shape? Do you see this U right here? We're going to turn that upside down, and we're going to make that the ears. So we'll use an upside down U, and we'll put that here, and we'll add another one right over here. Look at that, just like that, we've got 2 ears. Now let's put another smaller U inside that bigger U, just to finish off the ears there. Now we're going to put on the nose, and we'll use a triangle for that. So put the flat side of the triangle here, and then we'll go down to a point. And that will be the nose. Then we can take 2 short lines, almost as if we're following the angle of the triangle. If you see if the angle continued, and we just drew a short little line that went out like that, and then the same thing on the other side. We followed that line, and then continued here, and there we have the mouth. Now, let's add in an arc for the eyes on either side, and then we can color those in if you want. I'm going to wait until we color in our drawing to have that filled in. I'm not going to use my marker, but you can use your marker if you want to, or whatever else that you're drawing with. Okay, next we're going to put in the paws. Let's take a pause and draw some paws. Okay, so we'll do a line right by the bottom of the head, and then we're going to do another line and continue it to the bottom of the head right here. So this one is just above the bottom, go across, and then right here, we're going to go straight across and join it right to the bottom of the head. And then we're going to join these two lines together with an arc. And then it makes it look like a paw. We can add in two short lines, like that. And then we will add in on the other side, we're going to add in another small arc right here. It's right below this eye, below the head. You can see that. And then we'll do another line that will come across all the way to about here. Okay? Next, let's draw the body. Now we're going to do one straight line. It's going to start off right about here on the ear, and it's going to go up at an angle. It's not too long. Right about to there. Okay? Next, we're going to do a big arc, and the arc is going to join these two lines. So it's going to go around like this. Okay? So it'll be the back, and then it'll go to the kitty's butt, and it'll join to the leg right here. So it'll go all around here. Okay? That's looking pretty good. Now we have to draw in another line here for this paw, and then we'll draw another arc. Start right about here. The arc will come down here. This is the back leg, the hind leg. So we have an arc, and then we'll do another arc that go down to this line. So we have two arcs right here. Next we can just do these short lines for the paws. Very good. And now let's add in the tail. The tail will have three arcs. So we'll do one arc here, and then another arc from here, and follow that other arc. And then we'll close off these two lines with a small arc. And now we have a tail. Now look, that's looking like a kitty. What's the kitty missing though? What does a kitty need to have? Up here. What will come out here? Whiskers. We need to add some whiskers to our kitty. So we can do that with a line. We'll just do a bunch of lines. So we can add in, let's see, where should we put those? Now normally we'd have whiskers. We'll just do them right here. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And you'll see with my original drawing, I put them in a little different spot. So you can put them where you want. Okay? I put mine right here in this drawing, but in this one, they're over to the side. All right. Now comes that really hard part, drawing the yarn. Remember I said it looks really complicated, doesn't it? Look at this drawing. It looks very complicated. There's so many lines going in different ways, but it's very simple when we take a big problem like this and we break it down into small pieces. So let's do that. First, we're going to draw, the only two things we need to draw this, we need a circle and an arc, okay, to do this whole thing. And it's very easy. So let's take a look and take our time. First, we'll draw a circle for the shape of the ball of yarn. Okay? And then, let's see, we'll have the string go this way toward the paw. So we'll do 2 arcs. 1, 2. And then you can have another arc here on the other side to close that off. Okay? So look, there's the outline of the ball and then a string coming toward the kitty. So then we can add in our arcs. Our arcs are what's going to make this look complicated. Okay? So let's do an arc here, and then another arc here, and then another arc here. So then we have 3 arcs. Now we're going to pick a different direction, and we'll fill in that area with arcs. So let's go this way. Now look at that. We're making a very complex looking drawing very easy to create. So now we'll pick a different direction and let's do 3 more arcs. Let's have them go this way. Okay? And now let's pick a different direction and we'll fill in this area up here. 1, 2, 3. 3 arcs there. So you just keep filling in the blank areas with more arcs. And then before you know it, the whole ball of yarn will be complete, just like that. Now look how easy that was. We just made a really complicated looking ball of yarn, and it was so simple. We only needed two things, a circle and an arc. Okay, so if we look here, we're going to add in at the base of the kitty, we're just going to add in a thick black line. Then that'll make it look like there's a shadow. Okay, so if we make a thick black line here, and then a thick black line at the base of the kitty, all the way across, just like this. And you can kind of just make it go off a little bit and fade it out. We'll put some dots there, and then it's a shadow. So that's how you draw a kitty, everybody. Now, we can spend some time and color the kitty in together. Would you like to do that? Look at this kitty. Look at this kitty. Very good. So what color are you going to make your kitty? Let's see. What color do I want? I want to make this kitty orange. Orange, because I used to have an orange cat growing up. And I like orange cats. So I'm going to make my kitty orange. And you can make your kitty whatever color you want. I'm going to use a gel crayon to color in the kitty. All right, and you'll see, and I like to point this out to my friends. You'll see the case of this gel crayon is very bright, and I don't want my kitty to be as bright as this gel crayon. So I'm going to test this color out really quick just to see what color this is going to be. And I know that this is not the same color as this. This is a little more subdued. It's not as bright and fluorescent looking as this case. So I tested the color to make sure it's the color that I want. So I'm going to go back here and color in my kitty using this crayon. So let's see. If I'm just going to do the outside of the ear, not the inside, because I'm going to make that a different color. And then I'm going to fill in here, and then I'll do the paws. Cute kitty paws. Okay. And then we can fill in the body. What color is your kitty? Is your kitty brown or white? Does it have spots? Does it have any other markings on it? Maybe it has stripes. Does your kitty have stripes? You can put stripes on your kitty. That's fine. I think you can use your imagination. Maybe it's not a typical kind of kitty that you would see. Maybe it has polka dots or polka spots, as my friend Lily likes to call them. It could have polka spots, or it could have, maybe it's plaid. Maybe it's a plaid cat. Possible. Maybe in our imagination. Let's see, what else could it be? A zigzag cat. We can make zigzags on our kitty. So just finish coloring in whatever your imagination comes up with for your kitty cat. And then we're going to pick a color to make for our yarn too. So we're going to need to color our yarn in. Let's see, I'm almost done. I do really like coloring with these gel crayons. They're nice. Okay, so what would be a good color for my yarn? Let's see, maybe I'll make it purple. Yes, let's make it purple. You can make your yarn any color you want. I'm going to make it purple. You could make it even rainbow if you wanted. You could take all sorts of different colors and color it in. There we go. This goes right over the black. Perfect. Now, we have to color in the eyes. If you haven't colored it in already, you have to color in the eyes. I did not, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to use black for that. Okay. And then I have to color in the nose and the ears, and I'm going to use pink for that. And once again, here we go. We've got a very bright colored case, and I'm going to just test real quick to make sure it's the color I want. And I know that it is, so it's a different color inside than it is on the outside. Okay, so let's do that. Let's color in these ears, and just a little bit on the nose. And just like that, we've got a kitty. Now you can fill in the background however you want. You can come up with a whole scene for your kitty cat to be in. It could be inside, it could be outside, it could be in the kitchen, maybe it's in the living room, it could be wherever you want. Maybe it's on an alien planet, and the alien planet is inhabited with balls of yarn, and the kitty cat is making friends with the yarn, or something. Use your imagination. It's your own drawing, and you can do whatever you want with it. Okay? So, thank you so much for drawing a kitty cat with me today. Now, you can find more drawings like this on my website at drawwithmrmike.com. And if you'd like to share your art with us, well, get your parents or caregivers to go on the website, and then there's an email address, contact@drawwithmrmike.com, and they can send pictures of your art, and we'll share it behind me, or we'll even put it on my Instagram page. I would love to see what you created. Thanks for drawing with me today. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Draw with Mr. Mike. Let's draw with Mr. Mike.